It's time to Let's Talk. All right, what's up? What's good? The Wolf's here with another Let's Talk video. And this one, we are going to check out basically a somewhat reaction. I did actually react to this already on stream. I'm going to react to it again and go into littler details. There's actually been a bunch of information that got released since I reacted to this on stream, so I just figured I'd do it again. So Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut announcement trailer dropped. And yeah, it's like a minute and a half. So let's watch this and slightly judge it. Just slightly though. Okay, just ever so slightly. Just a little bit of judgment. PlayStation Studios, of course.
To master your blade, you must first control your emotions.
Oh, Uncle. For me, he was a terrible character. I didn't like Uncle at all. It was just did not vibe with me too well. So, absolutely great graphics. I've said it since day one. The graphics on this game were just wow. The story is what held me back on this. So Japanese voiceover with a lip sync, I should say. Didn't care for Legends co-op mode at all. I would rather them just keep it rooted in reality, and we are getting it. Iki? I'm not quite sure how to say it, but a whole new island to explore. Nice. Brand new story. New cosmetics. All the controller and the good old PS5 enhancements. So this is the director's cut, not the Snyder's cut, but the director's cut, the Sucker Punch cut. Yeah. So yes, Digital Foundry, I see you. So Ghost of Tsushima director's cut arrives on PS5, PS4 consoles on August 20th. You can actually pre-order right now. Explore the brand new. Likai? It's LKI. Okay, so it's either Licky or Likai. I'm not quite sure. Licky Island? It could be. Plus PS5 enhancements, DualShock controller haptic feedback, Japanese lip sync, and more. Which, yes, there is a lot going into this. So they are expanding the story a bit. We have a DLC. Basically, this is a giant story DLC. But then they also are going to have with this brand new island that they're putting out. So it's after chapter 2. I read in here somewhere it's like after chapter 2, then you can actually go to the island. You can explore around. You can actually check out all the new story stuff and everything. Director's Cut, players on both PS4 and 5 will be able to experience the Licky Island content. We've heard the feedback about the lack of Japanese lip sync. It's something that we've been hard at work on addressing. So yes, now you can actually play the game with Japanese voiceover. The lips will sync up with the Japanese voiceover, which is really cool. I know that the developers of all the game studios have been working with new tech, so that basically it's a new tech that essentially allows when there is spoken words. Real-time AI animation will start to pick up where I guess it would click on the language that it's trying to pick up on, and it literally lip syncs it to the words that are being said, which is absolutely insane. But it's like newer technology that they're working with. All the newer games are trying to implement it. A lot of times, so. Very cinematic games like Red Dead's and Last of Us. A lot of those games are. It's full. Resident Evil was a great one, great example. It's full on face capture, not face capture, face capture, where they have like all the little dots on the face and everything, and the camera actually picks up the capture. So you have a camera in the actor's face and everything. You can go check out behind the scenes videos. They're all over the place on how all this stuff works, but they essentially capture the face. Now, some games don't have that technology that they're working with because it's more, you only have the actors and they are only speaking that one language. So when you have something like a Japanese voiceover and everybody who played the role, record in English, then you have AI tech that comes in and will try and lip sync it up so that the mouth movement will actually sync up using AI rendering up with the language that is selected for the AI rendering to follow. It's actually really really cool stuff. It's newer technology. I won't think it's brand new. I think it's been like a work in progress over years, but it's like I said, it's really really cool. Anyways, so yeah, it's gonna have the haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, of course. So if there is a PS5 version of this in the future, I would almost, or a PC version of this in the future, I would almost say just play it on the PS5 because you're gonna have as I can't stress enough, this controller does wonders. I'm telling you, it's voodoo magic that's in this controller. It's great. It's great. The dual sense to the triggers and especially for single player offline games. Adaptive triggers, I'm not biggest on when it comes to multiplayer games, but in something like a Ghost of Tsushima, it's like perfect for that because of the fact that you pull on the bow or something like that, you can actually feel it in the triggers. It's awesome. So in the director's cut, there's also enhancements for 3D audio. Now 3D audio, I have not gotten that to work so much. I'm like toying around with it. I still need to get it set up better, I think, on the PS5. I feel the only game that I've really noticed 3D audio popping out is Demon Souls, and you can hear like an arrow flying over top of your head and whatnot. If you have a good set of headphones and you have a mixer, it's kind of the same deal. I feel, and I feel like my mixer sounds way better. Like the controller makes everything sound a little bit tinny. So 3D audio for me is like hit or miss whether or not it works. Drastically improved load times, which the game already. It's weird that they say drastically improved load times because the fact of the matter is they actually had to slow down the load times so that you could actually see the hints, it's like the tips and tricks on the bottom of the screen. So I'm like, okay, so I guess they're just taking load screens totally off the game. 4K resolution options, which were already there. They already implemented on the PS4 version that you could run it, but I guess it's going to be up to 120 FPS now. That's what I'm guessing with that. Frame rates targeting 60 FPS also. So I'm guessing a 1440p 60 FPS option, similarly to how Spider-Man Miles Morales probably did it. Already own Ghost of Tsushima, you'll be able to transfer your PS5 save data, which is a big one. So basically, for me, I've actually platinum Ghost of Tsushima. It was not my game of the year, and I still say, for me personally, it was like an 8 out of 10. But I platinumed it, so that's going to be probably a free platinum as soon as I transfer my save data to PS5. That's pretty cool. I definitely like that, and there is a chapter select at the end of Ghost of Tsushima. So, beginning of Act 2, I can take it right from there, and that'll be on the stream. Boom! I can just do it right there. Other updates alongside. Be able to download a patch containing some new updates. Once again, many of these updates are directly thanks to constant stream of feedback provided since launch. Accessibility options for alternate control layouts, awesome, as well as the option to enable a target lock-on during combat. That was my biggest gripe by far, was this damn target lock-on. The combat in this could it could bump it up to a 9 out of 10 for me. The story, they can't fix the story. Hopefully, I mean, they could make it a 9.5 out of 10 in my book if the Licky Island or whatever it's called, Icky Licky, I don't know what the hell it's called, but if that DLC is like top notch, top tier, and it adds like a whole other really crazy storyline to the already, it's a decent story. It's just like Uncle up your ass the whole time about, oh, we have all these abilities, but Uncle is up your ass and always going against Jin. Every move you make, your uncle is basically the main bad guy of the story. Like, you have a main villain, but then uncle is like the co-main villain on top of that, because anything that you do is just like, no, that's not right. That's not right. I don't know. It was just my own gripe with it. I didn't like that part of the story. But having a lock on, that's going to go a long ways in my book. So what else we got? Including all new mode that we're excited to detail in weeks to come. Oh, so like an extra game mode too. Horde mode, maybe something like that. I know that was a big one for the Legends update. Yeah, updates will be available. No, so the weird thing is the co-op multiplayer update that they did. That was, I do have a couple gripes with Sony on this too. Like, oh my god, I have an actual gripe with Sony, right? PlayStation fanboy over here. So my gripe with Sony is that they're trying to market the co-op online DLC pack that was already for free. They're trying to market that as like a big selling point for this bundle, and the pricing point for this, which we're going to get into right now. So if you already own Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, you can pre-order an upgrade to Director's Cut for $20. This upgrade will become available starting on August 20th. $20 upgrade. If you bought Director's Cut PS4, you'll be able to upgrade to Director's Cut PS5 at any time for $9.99. You can also upgrade directly from Ghost of Tsushima PS4 to Director's Cut on PS5 for $30. So half of the game price. This Director's Cut is half of the game price that you already paid for. So you're technically having to buy this game fully and a half. 1.5 pricing for one single upgrade. Every other game that has launched, other than like Miles Morales or the Spider-Man PS5 version, has been a free upgrade for features wise. My gripe is it should be $20 for the Director's Cut stuff. Like, okay, so I get how they're looking at this, because there's like a Director's Cut commentary track that you get with this. Yeah, so the director's commentary, the creative team sits down with a renowned Japanese historian to look at the world of Ghost of Tsushima and how it compares to I don't even know if I even care to check that stuff out. Like, maybe if I'm sitting back, relaxing, grabbing something to eat, that would be kind of cool. Okay, here we go. So, in my book, all right, so this kind of worth it, but this could be a full-on just update. They could just do this as like a patch update. This doesn't count. So this is the deluxe edition. So I guess it sort of counts, but at the same time, it's like it's a deluxe edition upgrade. Okay, sort of fine. This really should just be the pre-order DLC. Again, pre-order DLC. This is absolutely worth the $20. This is also a free upgrade that we got before, and then of course this actually should be a free upgrade because every other game on the system has a free upgrade. So overall, in my visual representation, $30 is overpriced for this, although you are also getting all these features. So you're getting the 4K resolution targeting 60, which technically that should be a free update. So this one, free update for 3D audio, Japanese lip sync. I feel like all this stuff is just included in this. So again, it's a free update type of thing right here. So the only thing I would really say is maybe like this could be like maybe like $5 right here. This one is worth it to pay extra for. This one should be absolutely free. That should be a free update. That's my TED Talk. Overall, will I be checking it out? Will I be picking it up? Probably. Yeah, you can pre-order it. Ghost of Tsushima was a pretty good game. I was saying it from day one. Like, Ghost of Tsushima was a pretty good game. It was not my game of the year. I had some gripes with the storyline overall. The lack of lock on made it terribly difficult for me to actually execute like combos the way I wanted to. So when I got into the situation, that lock on is going to go so far. I'm telling you, if you don't realize how good a lock on is, wait until you play this game with a lock on, and you can start doing like Assassin's Creed combos with this thing. It's going to be great. 60 FPS, 4K. The game was always gorgeous. It always was. Even running at 30. Then we already had the patch update that made it run at 60. So now it's just going to be higher res, so it's going to be even sharper, running at 60 also. Again, I'm going to check it out. I'll definitely throw down the cash to check it out. I'll definitely be streaming it over on twitch.tv/Warwolf on August 20th when it drops. And yeah, we'll check out the island and the updates. So yeah, go check out the rest of the channel. And, shares and likes are definitely appreciated. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I will see you next time.